Hello and welcome to Saturday's edition of Cracking the Cryptic, where I have to apologise. I am recording this about as late as I've ever attempted to record a video. It is now nearly 7 o'clock. This video is meant to go live at 8:30. It's called Foggy Killer Nights. It's by Megan033. We've had lots of recommendations. Apparently it's a fabulous Fog of War Sudoku puzzle. And apparently not too difficult, which is incredibly important given my time constraints. Why, you may say, Simon, why are you recording this so late? Well, I've been jolly naughty. I've been in a golf competition for the last 3 days, actually. Let me show you a couple of absolutely incredible pictures. This is Rye Golf Club at sort of crack of dawn this morning. Isn't that, I mean, it's sort of otherworldly. Look at the hunts, and that is a very heavy frost. I've got another one here. That's less good, isn't it? That's less good. That shows my photography skills, but you can still get an idea for what's going on. That first one, I'm quite proud of that. Anyway, I did a little bit better than I was expecting to, and I had to finish off a game this morning. Congratulations to Matt Roberts, who defeated me on the final hole. He's a really good player, and looks like he may even win the whole competition. So good luck, Matt, and thank you for your company, and thanks also to the company of the other folk I played, the other people I met. The President's Putter is a great privilege to play in for me every year, and a lot of fun was had. Anyway, that is enough of what I've been doing. That is why I'm really late. I drove home. I'm all ready to make the video. And what do I need to tell you? Well, I'll trot through a few things. Firstly, if you enjoy Fog of War Sudoku, we have our Fog of War Sudoku app that has been released very recently. It is our most popular app ever, and I definitely recommend you try it out. Over on Patreon, loads and loads of you have been having a go at The Hobbit, our Sudoku hunt. In fact, let me go to the thingy. Technical term. I haven't refreshed the page on this, so where were we? About 3 days ago. That's wrong. 48 minutes ago, because I've only just turned on my computer after being away from it for 3 days. So 2048 is where we were. If I refresh, how do you do it? Reload. Look at that epic solving from followers of Cracking the Cryptic. 2,227 for an unexpected party, and 578 have done all 19. That is absolutely stupendous. Congratulations to one and all of you. There's still loads of time. We've got until the 20th if you'd like to have a go. If you're not a patron, consider joining us there. It's a couple of bucks a month, and it is frankly the best value for money in terms of, pleasure per cent. That I believe is available in the modern world. There, I've said it. And I've got a couple of birthdays to do as well. Now, there may be other birthdays. I have only been through my emails very quickly, but we have we get hundreds and hundreds of emails every day, so I'm sort of scanning to see whether or not I've definitely missed birthdays. I definitely know I missed Isabella's birthday. I'm so sorry, Isabella. I know it was your birthday on the 9th of January. You turned 22. I know this because your partner Caroline wrote to us, and I think you're recovering from minor surgery, so I hope that's going okay. And apparently you are very clever at Sudoku. So well done, Isabella. I hope you had a good day, and I hope you had a chocolate cake. Someone whose birthday it is today, and I know is having chocolate cake with lots of icing, is Andrew, who's turned 26. And I know this because your partner's Sophie, or is that Sophia? My writing. Actually, I refuse. I refuse to get this wrong. Hang on, where's my phone? My phone will reveal all. Sophia. Andrew. It was from Sophia, not Sophie. Definitely not Sophie. Sophia amusingly described you as annoyingly clever, amazing and wonderful. And apparently you are definitely having chocolate cake with lots of icing. So, Andrew, many, many happy returns. Sorry, that's not good either. I've just been interrupted. I was just about to do the rules, so I'm going to just head straight into them. Right, we've got normal Sudoku rules apply. So we have to put the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every 3x3 box. Oh, all the forces of the world are against me today and getting this video up in time. Anyway, next rule. Cells separated by a knight's move in chess cannot contain the same digits. So, whatever this cell is, it can bounce. Or if it was a chess knight and it took a single move, it could go into those blue cells. And therefore, in this puzzle, none of these blue cells could be the same digit as this purple cell here. Next, digits in a cage do not repeat and sum to the clue in the top left. It just says the top left. I presume it means the top left corner of the cage. So those two digits there. Oh, well, okay. Well, it depends how big this cage is. So if this is a 2-cell cage, it would be those two digits. But if it was a 3-cell cage, which it could be, it could go that way or that way. What it couldn't do is go... It couldn't take this square because of the sort of grid furniture delineating that this cage goes downwards. And the grid is partially covered with fog. We can see that. Correctly placed digits will clear the fog around that cell. So this is... Oh, then it says the grid is partially covered with fog again. Correctly placed digits will clear the fog around that cell. Sorry, it says it twice. No guessing is required. Okay, well, I'm not surprised by that. And what I was going to say is that this is presumably not dynamic fog then. So dynamic fog is this new innovation in Sudoku where, say you solved this cell, it might clear the fog from that cell. But this one seems to be normal fog, which means if we did work out this digit, it would clear the fog from all of those cells, and that would be lovely. Megan 033, I hope this puzzle isn't too difficult. Let's see. Do have a go yourselves. The way to play is to click the link under the video as usual, but now I get to play. Let's get cracking. And the first thing I can see here, well, let's look at this 4 cage, and I'm highlighting 2 cells here because imagine this 4 cage had 3 cells in it. What would we fill those cells with? What could we fill those cells with? Well, the minimum we could fill them with would be 1, 2, and 3. And 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. And knowledge Bob, 6 is more than 4. I may have been away, but I've not lost it. So that's not going to work. So this has to be a 2-cell cage. It has to be a 2-cell cage. In fact, because it can't be double 2, because of Sudoku, it must be a 1 and a 3. And I presume that is going to have some effect on either this... Oh. Certainly that can't be a 1 or a 3. Neither of these cells can be 1 or 3. Right. Okay, so here is something that looks interesting. When I looked at the 6 cage before, I thought, oh, that could be a 3-cell 6 cage. So containing the digits 1, 2, and 3. I don't think it can be, actually. Because if it was that shape, where would you put that digit in it? It couldn't go in because it sees that one by the knight's move. So this cage would need to contain 1, 2, and 3. Wow! Oh, no, don't do that. It would need to contain 1, 2, and 3. But that digit couldn't be any of those. Now, what would happen if, on the other hand, this cage went that way? Well, that doesn't change the logic, does it? This digit still can't go there, and it still can't go in its own row. So I think this must be a 2-cell cage, and it still doesn't contain that digit. Oh, in fact, I do know what this cage is. Because, let's look at the 5 cage here. A 5 cage can't be 3 cells for all the reasons we've talked about. So this is a 2-cell cage. Let's make it blue. But we could now do some maths, couldn't we? We've got a 6 cage and a 5 cage in 4 cells, which sum to 11. There is only one combination of Sudoku digits that sum to 11 in 4 different digits, and that is the digits 1, 2, 3, and 5. Right, so given that, we can't put a 5 in the 5 cage because we can't make it 5, 0. So the 5 goes in the 6 cage, which is now 1, 5. This is 2, 3. That is going to give us a 3, not in the corner, but in the centre of the grid. This 1 sees this cell. So that must be a 1, and that must be a 5. This 3 bounces back over here, so that's 2. That's 3. This does have the feel of being okay. Thank you very much, Megan. You might have saved me here. I shouldn't have said that, just in case this gets trickier. I mean, we could do a little bit of Sudoku. It's anathema of me to do that, but let's just do it. 1s and 3s have to be over here, because this can't be a 3 because of the knight's move constraint. Similarly for this cell being a 1. This 8 cage, it has to be a 3-cell cage, because again, four different digits sum up to at least 10. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. So this 8 cage is 3 cells. Let's give it a colour. It must have a 1 in it, which must be in one of these squares. And it's either going to be a 1... Oh, it's not 1, 2, 5, because this square can't be 1, 2, or 5. So it's 1, 3, 4, and this is 3. This is 1, 4. And that means... What's this cage? Don't know. What's the... I think the only thing I'm seeing here... Which actually, it's lovely. This is where I'm going to look. So, if you think about a 10 cage in 2 digits, it obviously can't contain 5. So its nature is to have a low digit, i.e. a digit from 1, 2, 3 and 4, combining with a high digit, a 6, 7, 8 or 9. So 1, 9, 2, 8, 3, 7, 4, 6. Now look at this digit here. That is not 1, 2, 3 or 4. So this is the high digit, which means this needs to be the low digit of the domino, adding to 10. Now, this can't be 2 by the knight's move, it can't be 1 by the knight's move, and it can't be 4, because a 4 here would lock 4 out of this domino. So I think that has to be 3, and that therefore is 7. And we got a 9 cage. Again, a 9 cage. A 9 cage must be 3 cells, because 4 cells add up to at least 10. This 9 cage doesn't have 3 in it, so it's not 2, 3, 4, and it's not 1, 3, 5. So it is 1, 2, 6, and I know where the 1 goes. 1, 2, 6. There's now no 2 and no 6 in this 10 cage. So this 10 cage is, oh, that's good, it's 1, 9. And the reason, and the reason I know it doesn't have an even digit in it is it can't have 2 in it, because that would prevent this domino having 2, and it can't have 6 in it, because that would prevent this domino having 6. So it has to be either 3, 7, which it can't be, or 1, 9, which it must be. So that's 1, that's 9. We get the reveal of an 8 cage, which, well, it obviously can't be 1, 7. Now, can it be... No, and it can't be 3, 5. There's no 3 in it. So it is 2, 6, which gives us a 2, 6 pair in row 8. Actually, yeah. If you look at this... Oh, this is good. I'm having the right thoughts. This digit is the same as that digit. Just simple Sudoku tells us that. Now, where does that digit go in this box? And the answer is there. And can this digit be 2? No, because that would... This 2 rules that out. So that must be 6, which cleared fog. That must be 6. That must be 6. 2, 2, 2 down here. No 3 in the corner. Could we... Oh, we could have a 3 in the corner up there. And we've got 2 chances at least. 1 here means we get the 1 and the 4. Oh, well, we get the 1 and the 4. We didn't reveal anything by my misclick here. We've got 5, 8 and 9 to place in row 8. So that's 5 or 8. Whoopsie, gosh, I can't click anything at the moment. These are 5, 8 or 9. I've still not looked at this 10 cage. Now, yeah, okay, so this 10 cage has to have a 1 in it. How do I know that? Well, if it doesn't, how would we make its digits add up to 10? 3 different digits adding up to 10 without using 1 would have to be 2, 3 and 5. And this cell cannot be 2, 3 or 5. So that's not going to work. So there must be a 1 in here, and we can see that that must go there. That didn't reveal any fog. And there are loads of combinations now that will now make these 2 digits add up to 9. The only one that's ruled out is 1, 8. So this could be 4, 5. It really could be 4, 5, I think. I can't see why that doesn't work. Let's put that in. 3, 6. No, 3, 6 doesn't work. 3 is ruled out of both of those. 2, 7 doesn't work. Okay, so that's it. It is 4, 5. Yeah. There are 4 different combinations adding up to 9. 1, 8's out, and we've ruled out two more. So this is 4. This is 5. We didn't actually reveal any. Oh, lovely. Yeah, okay. So look at the 4s. We now know there's a 4 in column 9 in one of these 3 cells, but that one is a knight's move away, and this one is a knight's move away, so it must be here. Oh, I thought we were going to reveal the cage here, assuming it ends there. It would be quite funny if it went right round there, but 4 in box 5 is now in one of 2 places. Yeah, where's 4 in box 8? So we can't put it in those 2 cells because of this 4. And we can't put it here because of our pencil mark 4 in box 5. So it's got to go there. So this is a 3, 4 pair. Now in box 7. And we've got to put 5, 7, 8 and 9 into this column. So that digit is just 7, 8 or 9. And so is that one. 5 is definitely in one of these 2 cells. So 5 is definitely in one of these 2 cells. Oh, I hadn't even seen. Okay, let's have a look at this 13 cage, which doesn't contain a 6. So it's either 5, 8, which, oh, that's gorgeous. Right. I've got lucky here, because I think there may have been occasions in the past where my pencil marking may have either been ignored or just been absent. But look at this. This is a 5 or an 8, which is 5, 8 is one of the combinations that add up to 13. So if this was a 5, 8 pair, this cell could not exist in the puzzle. So this is not 5, 8, it's not 6, 7, so this is 4, 9. Right, that's giving me 1 digit, isn't it? It's giving me the 4 in box 5, which has revealed a new cage for us. But we can also, look, we can write 4 into box 2, because this can't be 4 because of the knight's move. Let's have a think about, we can actually, yeah, okay, so this is a very common technique. If you're new to variant Sudoku, or even Sudoku itself, look at this pattern of 4s. You can see how the 4s are aligning, if you like, in columns 1 and 2. And the correct question to ask, if you see a pattern like this, is, okay, where can you put the 4 now in column 3? You clearly can't put it here, you clearly can't put it here, so it's in one of those 3 squares, but we've just worked out it's also simultaneously got to be in one of these 3 squares, and the only cell that meets both of those criteria is that one. So this cage, actually, it can't be as big as we feared it might be. It's a maximum of 6. Okay, and we're probably, I mean, this is the cage I'm most likely to look at. Let's think about this cage. It hasn't got 1 in it. I can see that by Sudoku. What would happen if it didn't have a 2 in it? Well, then the minimum digits it could have in it would be 3, 4 and 5, and that won't work because 3, 4 and 5 add up to 12, which is more than 11. So this does have 2 in it. Although I don't think I know where that 2 goes. So it's got 2 in it, and then it's got 2 more digits again that add up to 9. Now, those digits are not 1, 8, and they're not 4, 7, not 4, 4, 7, 4, 5, and they're not 2, they're not 1, 8, they're not 2, 7, they're not 4, 5, so they are 3, 6. Oh, okay, that's fine. This 3 sees both of those squares, so this must be the 3. This is a 2, 6 pair. We've revealed in it the 18 cage was only 3 cells large. And let's just see if we can do better than that. I'm sure we can. What about 3s? Do I know a lot about... oh yeah, this. I've got this 3 pencil mark. I can use that. That's a 3. Oh, yeah. There we go. It's not Christmas time, but... that's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight. Losing its religion. Actually, I was watching TikTok the other day, which is something I try and not do, because I sort of scroll for ages if I ever do that. And they had a clip of Michael Stipe listening to himself singing Losing My Religion, but without any of the band. So it was just sort of a cappella. They removed his voice, just the singing track. It was really, I thought it showed how good a singer he is, actually. Anyway, I just thought I'd mention it. Then what else do we do now? 9 has to be in one of those 3. So there's no 9 in our 18 cage. That doesn't mean it has to have 8 in it, because 6, 7 and 8 add up to 18. 6, 7 and 8? 5, 6 and 7. 6. Oh no, nearly. If it's 5, 6, 7, that's 6. That's a 5, 7 pair. If it's got 8 in it, it would actually have to be... it would have to be 8, 1, 9, I think. Because it would need to have 2 more digits in it that add up to 10. And they wouldn't be 2, 8, that would repeat the 8. And they wouldn't be 4, 6, they wouldn't be 3, 7. So either this is 9 with a 1, 8 pair, which would, actually we would know the order of that. It would be exactly like that. Or it is 5, 6, 7. So this is 6, and this is a 5, 7 pair. Okay, that's actually clearly not what we were meant to do. Oh, hang on. No, it is what we're meant to do. I didn't spot this 9 lurking furtively at the bottom of the grid, preventing there from being a 9 at all in this cage. So, yeah, okay. So when I thought... yeah, so the point is, if you put 8 in the cage, there is no combination that adds up to 10 for the remaining digits. So this is 5, 6, 7. That's 6. This is 5, 7. Losing the ability to type. Okay, so that fixes my 6 and my 2. That puts 2 in one of 2 places. In box 5. It puts 6 in one of 2 places in box 3. It puts 6 in one of 2 places in box 5. It puts 6 in one of 2 places in box 4. Okay, that's good though. Oh, I see. I could have done this ages ago. Where is 6 in box 6? This 6 takes care of those cells and that one by Knight's Move. So that is 6. Oh, this was a short stubby cage now. This can't be 6 anymore by Knight's Move. This is 6. So this is 6. That makes use of a 1 pencil mark that we've got in the grid. 1 goes up here. And we must be getting close, I think, to finishing this, so that we can put 7, 8s and 9s into these squares. This can't be 9, because then this would have to be a 0. These 2 digits add up to 9, don't they? So 3 is also coming out of this square. This is a 1 or a 2, so that's got to be a 2. That's a 7. There's a 1, 3 pair now by pencil mark logic up here. This is 5, 8, or oh, see, we get the 2 down here. These squares are 5, 8, and 9. The numbers are jumping up and down when we do the pencil marks, which happens sometimes. Oh, hang on. Sorry. I think my pencil mark 5, 8. No, that is right. Oh, so that, yeah, we can just figure this out. 9 must go here. This must be a 5, 8 pair, so that makes this a 7 by Sudoku. The 5, 8 pair is finished. And this column needs 6 and 9. We can do it by using the knight's move. And if this is 1, 2, 3 and this is 4, 6, 9, this is 5, 7, 8, isn't it? And that's going to be helpful as far as this box 6 is concerned. So that's 9, that's 8. These are a 5, 7 pair by Sudoku, so we can fill those in. That's no longer 7. And we just, surely we can get the 2s now. 2s feel like they should all be done. Naughty 2s. 5, 7, 8 into this box. Just wondering if the knight's move is going to help us. I mean, this is definitely not 5. This is 7 or 8. Oh, I see. That's clever. Right. Not of me, by the way. This digit, where does it go in this box? And the crucial thing to note is it can't be in this cell, can it? Because of the knight's move constraint. So it has to be, well, given its pencil mark, it can only be that cell. So that's got to be 7. That's got to be 8. That's 5. That's 7 now. This is 8. This is 5. This is 9. And that's 8. We haven't put 2 into this column. So 2 is sitting in the corner with the 1. So the 9 must come down to the row 3. That's revealed a little bit more. This is a 1, 2 pair. Ah! No, no, no! I didn't deserve that. I hate it when I do that. When I misclick and I see that there was nothing behind the fog. It spoils all the surprises. Okay. So now what? So these are 2, 8 and 9. I mean, I can see there's some opportunity. This digit sees 9 and 8 by dint of the knight's move. So that's, I can put the 2 in. I can put the 8 in there because of this 9. We need 5, 7 and 8, don't we, up here? Does that see both digits? It certainly sees 8. So it is only 5 or 7. And that's also 5 or 7. So this is the 8. We've now got a 5, 7 pair in this row. And the only digits unplaced are the digits 1, 2 and 3. And that can only be a 3. And that means that's 3 in the corner again. That's 3 in the spotlight, losing its religion. So that's 2 now, I think. That looks like it has to be 9. Ah, okay, so we are going to have to... Oh, 5 and 7. This is an 8. Oh, so something... This is a... Oh, it's not a deadly pattern because of this 7. So that 7 pokes up and steals 7 away from that square, which will allow us to finish the puzzle, I think. Let's see. Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. 847 people have done that already. That is a testament to how popular these Fog of War puzzles are and how popular Megan's Fog of War puzzles are. So that was exactly what I was hoping for today. Now, if I edit, I should be done. It should be possible. This video should appear tonight. Thank goodness for that. I apologise for my lateness. Hopefully, normal service will be resumed tomorrow. Mark's video should go up later and all will be calm in the world again. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back later, as I say, with another edition of Cracking the Cryptic.